Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey, 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 hey.
Hello, foodie booties.
Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and that's Potato, and welcome back to our channel! Today we are back to talk about the one, the only Chantal Marie Chantal Show, the Daily Chantal, the Beezer Show, Big Beautiful Me, Everyday Miriam, Foodie Cutie, Chantal Al Rafe, Chantal Period, Foodie Booty, Flobby Bobby, the one, the only Foodie Beauty. Yes, indeed. We're here to talk about her because I guess that's what we're doing today. Well, listen, here's the deal. I got in line for them Beyonce pre-sale tickets for that Cowboy Carter tour. You know, the Cowboy Carter that old Amber Reed claimed she didn't know, had never heard of before.
Never even heard of it. And I'm not saying that Beyonce didn't, work hard to get it, because I'm sure she did. I love Beyonce. I've been listening to Beyonce since I was a little girl. Started with Destiny's Child. I love Beyonce. Love so much of her music. But who's Cowboy Carter? Never heard of it. Never heard of her. Never heard of him. Never heard of them. Who are they?
Well, I have heard of Cowboy Carter, and I am actually a fan of Beyonce, unlike Amberlynn. So I was in the line for the tickets, and I got a ticket. I'm going solo, y'all. This is the joy of being single. I only have to pay for one ticket, and that's just myself. And I'm gonna go have a great time with Beyonce and the Beehive. So get into it, but I do need to get back to them Reaction Factory machines and get out here and make some content so that, I can continue to afford the nicer things in life. And honestly, it's been about 2 weeks since I even mentioned or talked about Miss Chantal Marie. And the last thing I made a video about, I just had to go look it up. The last thing I made a video about was her starting a new exercise challenge and putting it all in her planner about if she was going to eat out or eat in for the day, which I'm sure has just been going well for her. In fact, I know it has not been going well for her. Because I clicked on her damn channel, and tell me why she has multiple videos that have fast food funeral either in the title or in the thumbnail in some capacity. And listen, I'm not gonna sit here and watch that. I'm not gonna sit here and watch her eat her favorite fast food things and claim that it's a funeral and she's never gonna have it again, because I've done that before. I did that in May of 2020, y'all. We did a whole live stream on this channel right here where we watched her, and it was more entertaining, mind you, because we watched her in Canada drive to an Arby's, drive across the street to, I think, a fucking Wendy's, and then eat all of that food, and then go home and order takeout and eat some more. She was a much more interesting person back then, in my opinion, at least. That's just my opinion. A much more interesting person. I don't need to see her repeat the same mistakes and behaviors that she's been repeating. Girl, how have you not learned anything in nearly 5 fucking years? You think all of a sudden these silly, goofy funerals for the fast food places you know and love is gonna suddenly be the right thing to do? I went back and watched parts of that live stream, and I fully was talking about how, this is just another part of her cycle, this last hurrah, the one big bang, which is, I think common in a lot of weight loss channels, a lot of weight loss journeys, etc. You think, I'm just gonna go out big one more time, and then the journey really starts. It hasn't started. Not for Miss Chantal Marie. Not for Miss Chantal Show. Not for Foodie Booty. It surely hasn't. Nothing has fucking changed, except now you live in Kuwait, diva. You live in Kuwait, and that's the only thing that's changed. Well, that, and you have a cheating, no-good husband who has some very interesting interests in the bedroom. But outside of that, nothing has changed, diva. So we're not gonna watch all of the fast food funeral consumption, whoever, whatever. I imagine she's gonna put out 5 more of those damn videos, if we're being honest. if we're being fucking honest. But what we really are going to watch today is in one of those fast food funeral videos, she referenced that she had also done a McDonald's fast food funeral in a live stream. And I was like, damn, I didn't even see that. So then I went to her live streams and I got more interested by something else, which it could be a big old nothing burger, but it's still what we're going to focus on today, divas. But I went and I saw, and she had a whole other live stream that was titled, "Another Thirsty Woman Loves My Husband, ... reading her email to him. And listen, that's an hour and a half long live stream. I don't have that kind of time to give to Chantal today. So Barbecue Chillin' has a recap of it called Foodie Booty Reads Email from Salah'S Mistress, bar highlights. So we're gonna watch that. Thanks so much, Barbecue Chillin'. I have not actually vetted this, so I know that Barbecue Chillin' does some like edits and things like that. We're just going to live, laugh, love that because this channel's doing the work. They're doing the work to cut down this stuff so I can get some brief enjoyment out of the troubles that are Chantal Marie's life. And you also can get some enjoyment. So let's get to, shall we?
I'm sure a lot of you are going to be watching the Super Bowl, aren't you? Eating your buffalo chicken wing dip. So I went to a long email.
I did have buffalo chicken dip at the Super Bowl watch little. It's hard to call it a party. It was me and three other people, but I did have some buffalo chicken dip.
Somebody claiming to be in love with Salah again and has been talking to him. Okay.
Has been talking to him.
It's like,
has he been talking back, Diva? Has your man been talking back to her?
This person, I'm sure it's the same person, with a different name this time. So they basically used, Layla Khaloud from Proton.me, which is a fake. Isn't that what scammers use? Hey, Chantal.
Girl, I don't know. You're the scammer. I think you would know.
But something in Arabic. I don't know what that is. Some Arabic there, which they use on Google Translate, according to Salah. I'm writing to you about Salah. I'll give her points because she wrote Chantal with an AL, which, is good and dandy.
Wait, this is somebody who's trying to come clean to Chantal about her relationship with Salah. Honestly, this is probably just a scam. This is probably just somebody trolling her, to be honest. It really probably is. I don't know. I feel like, honestly, the biggest disappointment about all of this is just that, like, Chantal is gonna probably just be making something out of nothing for clicks and views. I bet that's what this is all about.
I can't even read it without laughing. Oh my god. Okay. He and I have been having a relationship behind your back for a while now. My friend, Rawan bin Hussein, why do you have, she wrote, it's like she put the whole name to make it more legit that she knows somebody Arabic. So she put this whole, bin Hussein. Did you just, take bin Laden and Saddam Hussein, the only two Arab people you probably know? Put the name.
Wait. I'm like, now I feel like I saw a tweet. I think it was from Mo Translates. There's a Twitter user named Mo Translates. I think she might also have a YouTube channel. I can't remember. But she has in the past been very helpful in translating different Arabic messages over the time of Chantal being in Kuwait, and also I think back whenever she was dating Nader as well. And I feel like, yeah. So I remembered seeing, and I had no idea what the context for this is until now. But Mo had tweeted, the email that Chantal read on live may have been a troll. Okay, so that's probably what this is. But the names mentioned are real Kuwaiti influencers. And that name in particular is not made up, despite Chantal acting like it might be, but is an actual, somewhat famous Kuwaiti social media influencer. And apparently there's a second one too, as well. So I will keep watching.
Okay. My friend Rawan bin Hussein, who is ironically an influencer, who is not a fan of yours. In fact, I've heard horrible things by most of my girlfriends about your situation here in Kuwait. And we connected at some point through her. My other friend, Mariam Al-Kafari, told me you were an animal abuser who gave up her life in Canada to fly out here and force a man to be with her as long as she continued to pay for his needs. I never judge anyone until I research things myself. And unfortunately, what I saw of you, Chantal, and mostly Salah, they are correct. They also mentioned how so many of your actions in and around the country have been illegal, and their parents have been keeping an eye on you for a while now. And since you don't have citizenship, and still have to check in for your visa every few months.
Well, like, okay, let's say this is real. What's the point of her sharing this? You know? Well, let's say this is real. What the fuck is the point of you sharing this on the internet? That's my question. Like, what is Chantal's motivation outside of like, oh, she feels like she can clickbait this for views and things like that. That's my question. Why would you want to put this out there?
You could be in serious criminal trouble, but that's not my place at all to speak, so I won't. What I can speak about is my love for Salah and his complete and utter fear and terror of telling you the truth and breaking free from you. You need to let him go, because I see the extent he has gone to communicate with me over these last few months especially, and it's wearing on him emotionally, and I'm very worried for him as I tell him daily. He has told me he feels like a trapped prisoner with you, and the lack of any trust has proven he no longer is interested in you, but is afraid to tell you. No, he never found you attractive, beautiful, inside out. What do you mean? He thinks I'm beautiful.
Not that, diva. Not that. Put those chompers away, diva. Put those away. Salah is such a lucky guy. He really is. He really won the grand prize here.
You always knew this and didn't care. So he felt an obligation to go along with the situation as long as it could until things eventually ran their course and the novelty wore off. Chantal, the novelty has long worn off. And Salah doesn't want to pursue any future with you. You know this, I know this, he knows this.
I mean...
But he knows you can't deal with reality, and so he has felt he had to tiptoe around you and
what I will say about Salah and Chantal's relationship is, you know, at this point, whatever it is they got going on, it's going on, you know? It's not like anything is gonna change. This has been going on for a while now. Their relationship has stood the test of times, and it's stood the test of like actual legitimate cheating, you know? Like the Kai Bella stuff, there was like actual receipts and documented proof of him, like at the very least having very inappropriate DMs with another person that was not Chantal. So I feel like if Chantal has excused his way out of that, like come up with all kinds of stories for like why they're okay, I don't think there's a lot that's gonna ruin them, and unless there's some kind of like financial thing that comes between them.
Until he can finally leave, which is soon. You have made him feel inferior, small, abused, and especially disrespected in so many ways. He will not tell you this to your face because he has wanted to, like I said, let this thing run its course until he lined up someone better and safer he felt he could move in with. Now he has. So he found you, who's better, but you're betraying him by writing this email, number one.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
If you claim that I need to pay for his needs, you better be effing rich, lady. Let's go.
That doesn't make sense, and that's why I'm just like, Chantal, what is your point for bringing this up on the stream? What is your point for talking about this? I don't understand.
Oh, he always comes to me about your tracking him 24/7. And having all the passwords to any accounts he has, personal or not, and that kind of situation to anyone would be the instant end of a partnership because there is no trust. Do you really think he doesn't talk to me or anyone else, despite what you've done? So if you love him so much and this is your new man, you're letting him talk to other women too because you say, do you really think he doesn't talk to me or anyone else despite what you've done? Okay. Of course he does, and is. That isn't love. That isn't even something you do with a friend. He's allowed you to track him because he has
the premise doesn't make any sense. The premise doesn't make any sense for why this person, unless this person is just genuinely not interested in Salah, and the whole point is a very Kai Bella situation of it all, where she's just trying to expose Salah to ruin their relationship. But this email doesn't feel very well thought out.
Options at the time, and just wanted to let the situation with you and he to play out until he could get his resources in line to leave you and move in with me. I have helped him, and I don't regret it because I have seen and read how you treat him and thus encouraged him and have been helping him to slowly escape from you.
Although I will say, how embarrassing that this is your life, Chantal. How embarrassing that your life is like, well, the one way I can kind of try to get people to click on my videos is to suggest that my own husband is cheating on me again. Like, the only way I could get people to maybe watch something about me that's not me just eating enormous amounts of food on camera is to make people think there might be a chance my husband has been unfaithful again. Like, you're really winning the internet right now, Chantal. You're doing a great job. You're doing a really good job.
Please know, it was never my intent to hurt you, but I believe in karma. And based on what Salah has said, he does not love you or even have any kind of interest in a relationship with you. You are purely transactional for him, and he has saved his emotions and wants and real needs with me because he knows it's ending with you soon. It was just a matter of when. Again, I've been helping him and wanted him to write this note to tell you that him and his actions, he's obviously been communicating with me and everyone else behind your back.
Is Julia on her back? Is Julia on top of her back right now, or is Julia on top of something else?
Secret, and even in my opinion, desperately sad ways because he simply can't live or even breathe under your control anymore. I know you will continue to doubt all of the
not on her back.
You, dismissing them as trolls, but at the end of the day, once all the dust settles, actions will speak, and I thought I would do the decent thing of at least giving you a heads up so you can get whatever yourself, your belongings in order because he is merely there and ready to leave you for me. I don't want to say when or how. Clearly, we have had to work this all out over a bit of time. And again, Salah has said that the less you know, the less you even suspect the better. And that he needs to keep up the roots of your situation right now. Otherwise, he felt you would do something manipulative or dangerous that would put him in a compromised situation he cannot get out of.
I think it's so clear that this doesn't make any sense because why would this woman put Salah at risk for like getting in trouble or something if she seemingly wants to have a future with him? I don't understand the premise of any of this. This all sounds so stupid.
He wants to do this cleanly with no mess, and he has nothing he owes to you in any way, Chantal. You know this. You have known this since day one. No matter what you do, you cannot force someone to feel something for someone else. They don't. No matter how hard you try, how much you force it, how warped your intentions, a man cannot fall in love with you because of what you do for him financially, because that, like most, is fleeting. He has no interest in you. Not for your money, attention, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's too long. I'm getting a headache.
Okay, then don't read it! Then you don't have to read it, Diva!
He is like he genuinely never has felt any actual love for you and only saw you as a monkey branch and means to an end while he searched out other better living situations and people. I don't think he expected to fall in love when it happens. Again, you can laugh at this like you always do. He can laugh. You can put on that fake smile and smirk or chuckle, but when all is said and done, actions will prove this was the truth all along. I have nothing to gain from this. I'm writing this for my own karma, I guess. If I were you, I would get my personal affairs in order and move on to the next chapter in your life.
I wish, what I will say is I wish she would get her affairs in order and move on. The Kuwait era of her life has really ran its fucking course. I would love to see her back in Canada doing literally anything else. I really would. And I'm just so ready for something new. When it comes to Chantal Marie, it's one of the reasons that, like, I feel like I want to check in on her less and less these days because it's just like she's running out of anything. And honestly, truly, I mean, I think a lot of you feel similarly, to be honest with you. And you can also tell by, like, the views she gets on her videos. Like, there used to be a time in her life where, like, her live streams, her videos, all of it was in the double digits view-wise. And, like, some of hers barely get there these days. And I'm just ready for something new, Chantal. Change it up. We don't need to be doing fast food funerals in 2025. We don't. We did that 5 years ago, okay?
Move on and let go of something that never was and never will be, no matter how hard you force it or what you think someone will appreciate. Life is not a vending machine. Life is not a vending machine. What you put into it will not always be what you get back. Salah never loved you. He loves me. He is hoping you move on and find happiness with someone else, but you need a heads up. You are wasting your time, and maybe this will be a wake-up call. Something in Arabic Salah translated earlier, but I don't know. Layla.
Layla. What? Oh, she got me coughing. Well, I'm pretty sure that was probably just Barbecue Chillin's edit that got me coughing. That was funny.
How long that took to read it? Imagine how long it took to write it. On Super Bowl Sunday. And just like the way it was written, you can just tell it's BS because, like...
Think how long it took to write it on Super Bowl Sunday. Are you assuming that this person even cares about the Super Bowl? I'm just surprised that, like, you know, most people probably outside of the United States don't give a shit about the Super Bowl.
There's so many inconsistencies. Well, I guess time will tell, right? I bet he doesn't play Beethoven riff for you, Ho. After the first incident, I would be worried if it's happening again. Listen.
I'm listening.
You don't think that of all the people that watch me, that there's going to be trolls, especially after I read the last email. Watch, I'm going to get more now because they want to be read.
Yeah, you're exactly. I don't understand. How some of these people have been on the internet for this long and don't understand that when you give the trolls attention, it's gonna bring more. It's gonna bring more, Diva. Of course you're gonna get more emails. Of course you are. You've been doing this for how long, Diva?
Anyways, I guess we'll see. The emoji, Jessica. I guess we'll see what happens.
Let's see.
They want to know your opinion on that long-ass email, that lady that you're apparently leaving me for. Well, they want to know what you think about it. Remember?
May! Oh my gosh, I just could never. Why are we shouting? You all live in a box. I'm sure he's just next door. Get up and go say hi.
Sent you screenshots today of that.
Why are we yelling?
You said that you're going to be, you're leaving me now.
Oh, he thinks, oh!
Well, if he is leaving me for that lady.
Wait, what was that? Diva, what?
Well, if he is leaving me for that lady.
Diva, what? Why are we drinking pickle juice out of the jar like that? Actually, I'm sure there's lots of people that do stuff like that, but it's always alarming when it's coming from Chantal Marie.
I'll say a prayer for you, because if you have to listen to these long-winded soliloquies every day, you're going to be coming back running pretty fast. But he really doesn't go anywhere, like, other than to see his, like, business friends and...
He really doesn't go anywhere. He's literally always gone. You're alone all the time. What do you mean?
You guys know who they are. And, do, like, business stuff. Are you leaving me, babe?
Business stuff? What is business stuff, huh?
Oh, yeah. Fatty! Oh!
Oh, Julia.
Oh. Hi, baby!
Just looks absolutely miserable to be picked up by her right now.
Baby!
She's like, put me fucking down.
You're purring. Wait, oh. Baby. Oh, baby!
Oh, baby.
BJ is holding that right now. Bye, guys.
All right, are we done? Okay, we are. Well, I don't know. Was that everything you were hoping for today from a Foodie Booty update? I'm just so sick of her. We really will have to find something else. Somebody else. We'll work on it. But damn, I also know that she has been up to some other shenanigans. I know she was asking for people to send her money to get food for stray cats in Kuwait. And I know a lot of people were very skeptical of that. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but I don't know why anybody would send their money to Chantal for any reason. I wouldn't trust her with it, but I also very much have the belief of, like, if you want to send your money to some stranger on the internet to do something with, like, that's your prerogative, ma'am. But if she doesn't do that thing, I kind of feel like that's on you if you're upset that she didn't actually spend the money on the stray cats of Kuwait. To be honest, I wouldn't expect her to do anything appropriate with the money that she says she's going to do. And then there was something else that I feel like I saw too, but now I've totally lost it. I have no idea what I was gonna say, so I guess that's it. I guess Chantal's really winning the internet out here, clickbaiting troll emails from people on the internet that are trying to claim that they're sleeping or having a relationship or some kind of affair with her husband. Like, you really got us, Chantal. You really got us. You're clickbaiting your husband's infidelity. Way to go. You did it, Diva. You did it. You win. All right, that's all I have time for today. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did and you're brand new to my channel, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!